You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
It's 15 minutes, man. All right, 15 minutes of fame. K-Shine, fresh off of Volume 6, man.
Yeah.
You and Pat State, man. Like, talk to me, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great, man. I feel like I accomplished some shit that ain't never been done.
Okay. Talk to me. What you mean when you say?
The third round, that's one thing.
Okay.
And I don't think niggas ever 3-0 Pat before, like.
Okay. Yeah, not that I can think of. Even in battles where people might have said, you know.
Clearly smoked him.
Right. Okay.
Nobody clearly, you can't name one person that clearly smoked Pat, bro. Like.
Right. Even in battles where people say he might have lost the Danny Myers battle.
Yeah, but he didn't get clearly smoked.
Right. It's a debate.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think it was? I mean, that environment was a major topic of conversation. Mm-hmm. A lot of people speculated. I'm not saying this for myself, but you know, I'm on the internet just like you. Right. A lot of people speculated that environment was something that he didn't want to, you know, be a part of. He wanted the crowd, the big stage, etc. Right. Like, do you think that played any type of role in the battle?
Yeah, depending on like what he was going for. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you was going for like just the like counting on not, because it sounded like he wasn't even prepared. Like, it sounded like he was freestyling. So.
Okay. Yeah, I heard a lot of people in the crowd saying that. Like, it sounded like he freestyled. A lot of people said that.
Yeah, so it was like, yo, was you counting on it being like a crowd and that's what you was gonna do and try to, like, why would you even play with me like that? Like,
right. Especially the run you've been on.
Like, yeah, like even if I wasn't on this run, I'm still capable of winning a battle, bro. Like,
right. Yeah. I'm with you. I mean, I will say this, you know, again, keeping my opinion out of it, but just talking about the material. In the battle, you said, like, yo, I wrote 9 rounds for you. Yeah. And he kind of laughed and kind of dapped you up. And again, just speaking from what people were saying in the crowd behind me, people was like, yeah, I don't think he wrote nothing for Shine. Like, I think that. Go ahead.
Because I actually took him very serious, and I feel like he didn't take me as serious as I took him. Like,
okay.
I feel like, and if he did, I felt like he did what he thought was enough for him to beat me. So that means you couldn't have thought that highly of me, like, right. As far as competitive wise, if you thought that was going to beat me, bro, like.
Right. I understand. Like, as far as, you know, how he prepared for you, what do you think? So let's say you was in his camp and you was like, yo, here's where you went wrong. Like, what would you say is where he went wrong in that battle?
Not preparing.
Okay.
That was the first. Like, with his charisma and his style, like, he can sell anything.
Okay.
All he needs to have is the anything to sell.
Okay.
And that's what he fucked up at. If he would have had, like, you know, angle or whatever people would have probably said it was close, or, you know, he just, and the angles he had, it didn't work. Like, he was trying to get me out of character, and he couldn't do it. Yeah. He was thinking, like, yo, I'm gonna get this nigga so mad, something I know he's gonna go crazy for.
Right.
And the last thing he told me out of his own mouth, that's the last thing he expected with me to be like, all right.
Okay.
Like, go ahead.
Yeah, I saw y'all chopping it up.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be thinking they got shit mastered and mapped out. You don't know how, man. I'm not gonna say too much.
Man. Yeah, right. You can't give up too much game. I understand. Yeah. It seemed like, you know, he really banked on, again, this is just my own speculation, but based on the material, it seemed like he did bank on trying to get you out of character and, you know, going with the consistent, you sound like twerk, you try to do the twerk thing, whatever, but it seemed like by not reacting to it, it kind of backfired.
Right.
So.
Because, like, I'm literally rapping to you right now, bro. And you telling me I don't sound nothing like this nigga. You can hear it, right? See, if it was valid, right? Mm-hmm. Right after he said that, you would have been like, oh yeah, I can see it now.
Right.
I'm still yelling, I'm still barking, I'm still screaming, I'm still doing everything. I'm still aggressive.
Right. Right, I heard it. I caught it in the battle. I mean, and even
Like,
the little ad
how
lib.
it sound like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how it sound like?
Right, yeah, you had the little ad lib in there. You landed one bar. You was like, yeah, do I still sound like?
Yeah, like, yeah, nigga, it's me. I'm barking on you, and I'm saying, like, yeah, oh, I still sound like that? That don't sound like me?
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I'm saying, like, that shit is ground level shit. That shit is not gonna work, bro. All of that, you sound like this nigga, this old shit, that nigga, that shit is not gonna work, bro. Shit is not gonna work.
All right. Again, I don't want to take up too much of your time. It's late.
Nah,
but
sure,
I have to ask you, that third round, the approach to it, like, just walk me through that. I mean, the way you started that round, a lot of people in the crowd again was like, wait a minute, where is he going with this?
Right.
Like, talk to me about that approach.
Alright, see, first I was gonna start it a whole different way, but then I just added something, like added that the beginning part with the like saying, yo, Trayvon should have had a hoodie on and shouldn't have had a hoodie on, and George Floyd resisted, he shouldn't have tried to get his bully on. Like, I was saying it to like throw people off.
Right.
Because people know me, like, I'm not gonna really say nothing like some stupid shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why they not like, yo, what? Now it's just like, hold up, I know he gotta be going somewhere.
Right. So it was somebody dead behind me. It was like, where is he going?
The crazy thing is, I give him a 5. I said to you, I said, yo, bro, the illest shit is when he give me a 5. When I give him when I say this part, I'm gonna put my hand out, and he gonna give me a 5. And if he give me I said, if he do that, bro, it's gonna play into this. It's gonna make everything else so sweet, bro. I'm like, yo, there's only one person that can feel that exact way. Say his name. Past that. Then I get into breaking it down. So I'm like, yo, the obvious is I'm African American, he's Caucasian. That's the obvious. Anyone who battles him that African American is gonna have that same approach. That's just, you have to. Like, why wouldn't you?
Right.
But I'm like, yo, I knew that, so how could I make it something totally different?
Right.
So as I'm creating this shit, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna say all the shit he wanna say. Yo, I had some other shit that I was gonna say, but I couldn't even it's not nothing you punch around. You don't do punches like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's disrespectful to the family. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I just didn't. I'm saying, like, yo, to you, basically this stuff that happens to us, it don't matter to you. Like,
right.
And then by you giving me a 5, I baited you. I just secured it. Like,
yeah, it added that little extra part to
right,
it. Yeah.
right. So as I'm jumping in and out of, you know, all right, I'm gonna say what else do I think this nigga be saying?
Right.
I always see him putting up some crazy ass racist shit and saying it's comedy. All right, you know what? Why niggas ain't bombing him? Niggas wanted to kill Avocado. Why niggas ain't wailing on him? Oh, cause he funny. Oh, cause he act like he one of us. Alright, and he do this shit in your face, and y'all niggas don't like. It's funny. Alright, so let me do it. Let me show you what you laughing at.
Right. Okay. Kind of pulling the curtain back.
Right. So when you
just
see me jumping in, like, and then that part when I was jumping in and out, that was just part of the performance. And I just thought about it, like, doing that, I could do something with. I could turn that into something.
Right.
But that's where it went, like, above and beyond. Like, oh
Man.
yeah.
Well, still, man, like I say, it's been an amazing year for you. In my opinion, I think, you know, you've been on fire. Same conversation as last year and the year before. I mean, we're not talking about did you lose battles, it's did you lose a round. So, you know, I'm hoping and praying for your continued success. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Support everybody that's fucking with me, man. 15 minutes of fame, man. And well, you know what's up, man. NWX shit, man.
Appreciate you.
Love.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.